Hello and welcome to my video. This video is just to describe and do a walkthrough on a clever injector that we sold to one of our customers. Here you can see the clever injector, which is made by Dosatron, mounted into the side of his work van. The blue drums are the sodium hypochlorite or the chemical of his choice, whether it be DDAC or sodium hypochlorite. He has a pressure washer mounted on the back as well. And around this side you will see there's a blue header tank. Okay, so when he arrives on site, the blue tank is used for fresh water only, and he'll run a hose to that from the water supply from the domestic or the commercial to keep that tank topped up during work. That blue tank is 250 litres, and in the back there you will see a white tank as well. That is the soft wash tank, and that's 125 litres. Okay, and basically feeding from the blue tank, he has a 12 volt 21 litre per minute 4-bar pump, which feeds the fresh water from the blue tank through to the clever injector at the back of the van. Now there's the 12 volt pump that we're referring to there, and he has switch controls to isolate that and switch that on and off just to the right hand side on the blue, just there you go. Now the clever injector is mounted towards the back. Now remember, the clever injector is only powered by the flow of the water, so there's no electric to the actual clever injector. Okay, which makes it quite reliable, and you don't necessarily need pumps. You can run straight off a domestic water supply using a 1/2 inch hose. Okay, now he also has a second pump, which is what he refers to as a booster pump, and this is used only really for rooftops when he's cleaning roofs, and that's a 12 volt 7 litre per minute pump at 7 bars, and that's just to give a little bit extra flow to project the chemical when he's working at height onto a roof. Okay, so working around, hopefully he'll go to the back of the van. You can see the drums of sodium hypochlorite there. Now on the clever injector, he has a 3-way valve, okay, which basically means he can do the following. He can allow the clever injector to mix the sodium hypochlorite into the flow of the water and put it to the white tank at the back, or he switches a valve and he can work direct on mix on demand from his hose to his soft wash lance. He also can flush the system using water using the correct valve sequence as well. Okay, now he's just going to switch the pump on now, and this is the gun he has. He has 2 nozzles, one fan tip and one shooter nozzle. Okay, now we use a DS twist, but this can be quite an effective way of doing it as well, and you'll see the actual nozzle in action. So that's his fan tip and giving good flow rate there, and he's running that through a 1/2 inch hose and a total of 100 meters of 1/2 inch hose, and he has done tests with that and finds that works very well even at 100 meters. If you want to keep the flow rate going, we would suggest and advise that people run all their hose out, as a reeled up hose will slow the flow of the water down. So you can see it's projecting quite well there. So you could use this to rinse off as well as apply a soft wash recipe, and the system will allow you to switch between the two. He's going to project up to a good 12 meters there, I would say, which is hitting the top of that apex roof, so no problem at all. The good thing about the clever injector is obviously you're not having to handle the chemicals at high concentrations, typically 12, 10 or 15%. The clever injector is doing that all for you, and it's safely mixing it. So if you'd like to know more, visit our website at softwashing.uk or contact us at Softwash UK. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed the video.